Hey, how you doing? This is Tom, and this is Tom's Radio Room Show, and we're out in my workshop. I'm using my old video recorder, so I don't know how good the video is going to be. Plus, I had the air conditioner on. I've only been out here about 15 minutes, and it is stifling, so I don't know how long I'm going to be able to continue without the air on. It's still about 94 degrees outside here in Florida, and it's almost 8 o'clock at night. So it's pretty stifling. But what I was going to attempt to do is see if I can pick up anything. I noticed that the solar flux index is in the high 80s today, which should be an indication that band conditions are maybe a little better. I'm going to have a drink because it's really hot in here. Sorry about that, but it's really warm. So I got the big Bertha hooked up here, and I'm running off of my lab power supply. My attempt at using that little $16 power supply, which was a switching power supply, I thought it was working, but then I left it on for about 5 minutes, and all of a sudden this noise started coming up. This kind of a whine came up, and it was everywhere. It's all across the band. So I unplugged that little power supply, plugged in my lab supply, turned it on, left it on for 15-20 minutes, no problems at all. So the lab supply can be used for something else, cannot be used to power, the little lab power supply, the $16 one, cannot be used to power this radio, so it'll be used for something else. But anyway, down here, and just thought I would try. We did get this, not very good, 9.710, which I looked up. Let me turn this down for a second. I got my little tablet here, and I'm running this program. The name of the program is SWBC, which is a listing of the shortwave broadcast. I believe the company that sells this is Black Box, and it's not too bad, and it's very convenient to have it on this tablet. So I started that up, and then you can do a search. And I know you can't see this too well because, well, let me see if I can zoom in for a few seconds. So there's my little tablet there, kind of off to the side. Let me turn the camera a little bit because I'm going to zoom in. Try zooming in here. And you probably can't see anything, so I ain't going to worry about it anymore. So it's got a search function, so I'm going to search on, you can search by station, time, frequency, and country. I'm going to search by frequency, and I'm going to put in 9710 search, and it says that either this is Radio Australia or it could be China radio, one or the other. Let me turn it back up and see if I can hear it. I can kind of hear it. No. It's right there on the edge. So I am getting something, and it's either from, all things being equal, from China or Australia, which would be good. So let me move this over here out of the way. Now I'm going to move the camera back up to the radio if I can. Where'd the radio go? There's the radio. And we'll try to center it a little better. Actually, all I need to really do is zoom in on the display there, which I have no idea how well that's showing up in my camera. Hopefully you can read the display. I'm getting a lot of reflections from everywhere. You can Get a nice view of my hand in the display. Turn the lamp on. Doesn't really do that much on this radio. Maybe on this particular radio, maybe on other Grundig satellite 800s. Did I say what this radio was? Okay, I just said it then. Okay, so let's just kind of see if we can find anything before I melt out here. Now there's a Spanish station right below the other one. I'm getting a lot of noise now. Right this minute, I'm on my MFJ vertical antenna. It's a 31-foot vertical antenna. Let's just see if going to a horizontal antenna will help things in it. Okay, let me turn the volume back up. Let's go back to 9710, which is what we had before. Pretty weak. So let's switch antennas. Whoa, it got better just before I switched it. Some kind of music. That's the what's bleeding in there is that Cuban station, or should I say Spanish speaking station, which is probably close to me. So let's go to a different antenna. No, actually made it worse, I think. At least as far as that Spanish station. Let's go back to the vertical. And let's see if we can get WWV on 10 megahertz. See, there's something in there interfering. Because now it's coming in. It wasn't there for a second. Then it came in. Could be the radio. But that's not too bad. It's better than what I've been getting. The past couple of weeks, nada. Getting nada. Let's go to 5 megahertz. Getting some noise there. That could be the lights. I think I can. Of course, in Florida right now, there's a lot of thunderstorms, so that's part of what you're hearing. Yeah, it's probably what you're hearing there. Let's try the 40 meter amateur radio band, 7 megahertz and up. Turn the volume back up. There was some CW in there, pretty strong. Right there. That's pretty strong. Whoa. Single sideband. Where's, oh, down here. That's probably, yeah, it could be lower or upper. Probably. Where'd he go? try the other sideband. There he is. When you know it's Spanish. That's on 7.082, which is normally down in that range. It should be data only, but you know, I don't know. There we go.
Yeah, but you can instantly reverse the direction with it, and it has tremendous front to back. And he rotates it, I guess, by rotating the frame. That's a little bit more cumbersome.
You can hear the lightning strikes in there.
Every time I hear him, he's got the strongest signature in the band. But that's the doggone thing I ever heard. And apparently, Alpha 4 Mike, AA4 Mike designed it for him. I think that's the call. So, what do you think about that antenna? It's NP2GK4HKX. Go ahead, contact.
So it's struggling, but
it's a little bit narrow.
It's there. There's another one.
London, and on this cloudy evening, calling and standing by. 00, okay. No, thanks, Bob. I got you fine. Not quite as short as you were in the mobile, but, you know, on 20, but that's good. 8-0. Sun is still shining.
So the ham bands are still busy now. The beauty of the ham bands is there's activity all around me, you know, close, distant, so I usually can pick up something even though the band conditions are not that good. But I'm looking to pick up an international broadcast station. Let's go back up to 31 megahertz. Let's go to about 9500. Turn the volume back up. We'll get off of sideband. There's some. Spanish again. There we go.
You know, Einstein, Steve Jobs, how is it? Who can you say he's a rat? Steve Jobs. Okay, no, you were not.
9.566. Let me see if that's a real station here. Get my tablet turned back on here. We'll do a search by frequency. By frequency at 9.556. And the answer is, come on, are you searching hard or what happened here? Screen is not showing me anything. Well, it's actually showing me something, but no frequencies. So maybe that's not real. Let's try search again by frequency. Make sure I got it wrong. I punched it in wrong. That's the problem. Operator error once again. That's happening a lot nowadays for me. And nada. What? Okay, work it, like maybe it's 965. Well, that's what I put in before by mistake. Let's go search on a band, and we're in the 31 meter band. Okay, something's wrong. Not picking up anything, so I'm going to restart this application. And now we'll do a search. And we'll do a search on that frequency, 9.566. 9566. Whoops, operator error again. 9566. Search. And nada. Okay, what's wrong here? Okay, let me try. Let me try. Search by frequency. 9570. I haven't used this program that much, and maybe I realize why. Yep, there I found something. So apparently this program, if it doesn't find the frequency you put in, it doesn't do anything. So it doesn't come back and say not found or something informative like that. So I can't find 9566. Let me see if it's still there. Oh, that sounds like China radio. So could that be 70? Let's go up to 70. Yeah, it's still there. So what that is 9.570, which is China radio, which is booming in. It's coming in good. Yeah. You're speaking Chinese. And typically, that particular frequency, the transmitter is in China. So let me see if I can find something else in that area of the world, like Radio Australia. So let me see if I can do a search. Do a search by station, and I'll put in Australia. Probably won't spell it right. No, I didn't. Well, I spelled it right, but I didn't type it right. Oh boy, what a dummy. Actually, it figured it out. Okay. So, God, one thing about Radio Australia, it's all over the band. So, it shows that right now, it should be on 9660. Okay, let's see if we can get it. No. It's all over the band, so where I normally get it is 9710. We'll try that. Yeah, I think. No. It's there, I think. Pretty sure that's Radio Australia at 9.710. But my point is, even though band conditions have been terrible, you just never know. You need to go out to your shack or go up to your shack or wherever it is and turn on your radio and start tuning the band, because conditions will change. Indicators sometimes are wrong. You know, they could be saying you're not going to receive anything. You know, you got some indicator like the solar flux saying you're not going to receive anything, when in actuality, your location, that time period, you are receiving good. I have not been able to get this good in weeks, and I just came out here and tried it, It's working. So I'm going to have to quit here because it is stifling in here. It's now up to 88 degrees in here, and I've got to shut this camera off and turn the air conditioner back on. So if you enjoyed the show, please give me a thumbs up. Where's my thumb? There's my thumb. Please give me a thumbs up. Just push that little button there that says that you enjoyed my show. And have a great day and use your radio. Hey, despite what some people say, shortwave is not dead. It's diminished, and you have to look a little harder, but it's not dead. There's plenty of stuff to listen out there, even utility stuff besides shortwave broadcast. So hang in there. Bye-bye.